But you mentioned the economy, and do you think that will drive people in November?
It's always the #1 issue, regardless of what community, what part of the country that you're in, and people are feeling good about things. You know, small businesses are saying that they are starting to be able to raise their prices. They have never thought that way because they always felt they would be uncompetitive if they raised prices. They're having trouble finding people, so there's more jobs than people to fill those jobs. Those are all positive signs going into the midterm.
We had Rick Heffelbein on Fox Business Friday, and he is the CEO from the American Apparel and Footwear Association. He said that small businesses are getting concerned. It's not there yet, but the tariffs are starting to concern them. You just mentioned raising prices, because they're going to have to raise prices again. We already see at the port in L.A., they have moved shipments forward for the holidays. They're up over almost 5%. I mean, are your clients worried about this?
Yeah, they are, but you have to remember, very few small businesses are in international trade, but they could be affected by it, by the things that they buy. A lot of them want to do more international trade, but 97% of companies that are doing importing and exporting could be considered a small business. They only represent 30% of all the trade dollars. So there's opportunities to grow that, and I think they'll be looking at those things.
Well, the one thing that hits small businesses and individuals and families in this country are healthcare costs, and you have at least has that gotten better? Healthcare costs, insurance premiums, and again, the quality of the care.
Well, the quality of care, I think, continues to improve. I don't think there's much question about that, but the costs continue to go up, and they're going to continue to go up for two reasons. One, we've got more older people and more things we can do for them. And, until we begin to allow hospitals to consolidate, until we begin to have technology help us, we're going to have that problem. Right now, though, that 61% of the Cleveland Clinic's patients are paid for now by government.
61%.
61%, and it's going up 1 or 2% a year.
But small businesses are really excited about these association health plans, being able to organize themselves, take control of their own health care costs and health care design. That's a real positive, and that just recently happened.
But state insurance regulators are pushing back on that and not allowing some of these associations to form, right?
Well, all the regs aren't out just yet, and so it's going to depend on what kind of organization you are. Are you a national organization? Are you a trade association? And I think that there's going to be a lot of these plans that are going to be able to be started up, but it's going to be a case-by-case basis. But this is a positive sign, because a lot of the people that don't have health insurance work for a small business or own a small business. So
what about talking about healthcare costs, and you say the cost is going to keep going up. What about this plan that the administration has come out recently to put more competition in Medicare? Is that helping? Absolutely, and I think anything we can try to do, and I'm particularly enthusiastic about the private sector getting more and more involved, because we need to have new thoughts. I'm delighted to see that Bezos and Buffett and Diamond have come together, and I think they're going to get new thinking out of that. I don't think it's going to have a major fast change, but I'm delighted that the private sector has now gotten to the point where the costs are going to be such a big issue that they're going to have to do something about it. Yeah, and I think that's a good thing for health. They took on corporate insurance on their own, those three: Jeff Bezos, Jamie Dimon, and Warren Buffett. But that's just going to be their clientele, right? I mean, it's going to be their employees. But we'll see what they can do. They only have 1 million employees and their dependents, but I hope that they get some original thinking going on. And it's very clear that Amazon is moving faster and faster into healthcare. They just bought PillPack, and they're starting their own clinics. And generally, when Amazon starts something small, it grows into something larger. And the competitors around them grow into smaller. Yeah, and Apple is coming at it. Google is coming at healthcare in a major way. So I think you've got major new forces in healthcare, and I think that's a great thing. And this has been going on for a lot of years now, but it's really taken effect. Oh, it's taking off big time. Technology and healthcare. Hector, it's great to see you. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much for joining us. Hector Barreto joining us there.